Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you want to watch how I edit this image and want to know why the hell I'm up so late and why I'm not sleeping, um, you're in the right place. Just stay tuned. So, this was not supposed to be my first video. This was not supposed to be the first picture that I edited for you guys. It's not how any of this was supposed to go. But I couldn't sleep tonight. I have a lot on my mind, and I figured what a better time to kick off this little series thing than to sit down and edit this picture while I can't sleep and talk to you guys about what's going on and hopefully just get all of this off of my chest. So, this is the first picture that we're going to be editing. I start my editing process in the Lightroom program. So, I'm in Lightroom right now, and the first thing I do is apply my custom color balance. So, that looks something like this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to tweak the light levels, and you'll see me working in this panel over here a lot. So I'm just going to kind of talk my way through what's going on in the meantime. So I'll get started with that now. So my breastfeeding journey is over, and that's a really hard thing for me to say. I knew that this day would come someday. I just thought that I would be more prepared for it, or ready for it, ready to embrace this next part of the journey, and I'm just not. Um, it's not my fault. It's not Dakota's fault. I guess if anyone, we could blame the baby because my body has just stopped producing breast milk for him. Um, and that's not his fault. That's not my fault. It's not anyone's fault. Um, it just kind of sucks. So, yeah, I am not breastfeeding anymore, unfortunately. I'm not able to breastfeed anymore, I guess I should say. Um, but yeah, I'm really sad about it. I made Justin take this picture today. I'll insert a photo of what I sent him that I wanted it to be. And he actually did pretty good. So I can't really complain. This is all the tweaks that I think I want to make in Lightroom. There's a lot I'm going to do in Photoshop. But I think that this is it for Lightroom. So I'm going to export this to my desktop. There's a lot of shit on my desktop. Please, don't even worry about that. I'm embarrassed of how cluttered my desktop is. And then I'm going to open this in Photoshop 2020 because I fucking hate Photoshop 2021. And I refuse to start using it. So whenever I go into Photoshop to work on something, what I always do first is the most obvious thing, like the thing that's bothering me the most about the picture. And what's bothering me the most about this picture is kind of the texture over here on the backdrop. The fact that it's not touching, it's not extending out of the picture down here. There's some wrinkles on the ground. That's kind of the most obvious thing. Obviously, I want to, tuck in my chin a little bit, maybe slim my back, but that's all kind of secondary. So I'm just going to begin the normal editing process as I normally do it. And I'm not doing this to kind of teach people how to edit. I'm doing this to just kind of show you guys my process and talk through my process while also kind of telling a story. Unfortunately, today I don't have a very good story to tell. I just kind of have this uh, shitty little part of my life that I'm choosing to share because it is upsetting to me and I can't sleep. And I want to edit this picture and I want it to be, symbolic of the end of my journey. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm making sure that I'm masking off myself um, because I don't want to make any changes to myself as I'm going through and I'm editing the backdrop. So I'm making sure that there's a layer of me that's completely untouched. And I know some of you probably don't care about what the hell I'm doing, but I'm making a second layer. So now I'm going to work on the background layer. First thing I'm going to do is extend that background, or the backdrop, I guess I should say. Just pull it down like this. That was probably not the most even. Let me undo that. So yeah, I kind of expected, I knew that this day would come, but I just kind of expected that I would be more prepared for it mentally, physically, I'm about as prepared as I can be. There's nothing else I could really do to prepare. I mean, Dakota likes cow's milk, thankfully. So he has that to kind of drink as a backup instead of breast milk. And I have a kind of a stash of breast milk, but I'm really sad that this journey's coming to an end. And Justin was trying to, cheer me up and don't be so down about it. And it doesn't make you any less of a mom that you can't breastfeed anymore. And I'm like, I know, but I wasn't ready. Like, I just wasn't ready for this day to be here already. And now that it is, it kind of sucks. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm kind of tucking my back in so that I don't look like such a hunchback ass bitch. Let's see, should I do anything down here? No, that looks weird. Okay. And you're just perfect, Dakota. You don't need anything done to you. I don't think, okay, my layer is completely dumb because as you can see, it still has the original shape. So I'm just going to delete that because I'm not even going to be able to use it. I'm going to make another layer though of myself. And Dakota, obviously, he's a part of the subject too. So yeah, I'm just sad. I just have sad feelings, and I wish I was more emotionally ready for this to have happened, but I'm not, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it. It is what it is, and we have to move forward. And thankfully we can move forward, oh shit, I didn't want to do that. We can move forward. It's not a life or death thing. Dakota's still gonna be fed. I don't think it's gonna, okay, whatever. You can be in the layer then. So what I'm gonna do, continue working on that background layer. I wanna get that texture out right there. So I'm gonna copy from up here. I'm gonna just get that little texture out. Okay, is that visible? No, okay, it's just me. Just me. I have to ask myself, like, is this something anyone else, like, sees? Or is this something that only exists in my head? Because most of the time, it's just me. But if you know me, you know that I'm a perfectionist, and I've been told that that's what makes me so good at what I do, because I want everything to be perfect. But in reality, it's just like, it's a little bit annoying to constantly question, like, is this good enough? Is this something that other people will enjoy? Because sometimes the answer is no, and I feel sad about that. But that's neither here nor there. So as you can see, we've got some funky coloring going on over here. There's like some weird shadows going on, but that's okay because I'm about to fix it, okay? If you were worried about that, let me just tell you not to worry. So what I really like is this color over here, this bright color. This is kind of a shadow. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sample this color over here. I'm gonna use a paintbrush at 50% opacity to paint over here. And if I get it on myself like that, it's okay because I have this other layer that is going to cover me up. So anyway, we're gonna kind of, everywhere that I see an imperfection, we're just gonna kind of brush over like this. Some spots may take one or two passes through. See, wow, what a damn difference. Like, what a difference. And this is okay, so that's where we are. Wow, that made such a difference. I like that there's still a shadow happening over here. It's just not as intense over here. I really like that. I think that was a good decision on my part. Wow, that looks so much better. Can we just take a moment? I amaze myself. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for any imperfections on Dakota or on myself that I want to change. He has eczema. Like right here is some eczema bumps, and I'm going to try to get rid of those if I can. I don't want it to look unnatural in any way. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just don't I'm self-conscious of his bumps because I feel like people will see them and be like, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with your kid? Nothing. He just literally like has the skin condition. I don't understand it, but I guess it's not for me to understand, honestly. So, okay, I don't want the texture of my skin. I thought I did, but I didn't. We'll take from his own skin and we'll just kind of, I'm going to smooth his skin too, I think. I think I'm going to do a little bit of his skin smoothing layer. As you can see, my bitch ass cat bit me here. So I'd like to get rid of that. I want to draw from my own skin texture. Maybe make this a little smaller right here. You know, I didn't think about with this that I might not be good at talking while I work. And really, I think I'm just too invested in my work to talk. I really just don't have anything else to say, though, quite honestly. My breastfeeding journey's over. I'm sad about it. But every time I have a negative thought, I'm trying to replace it with a positive thought. So whenever I find myself thinking like, man, I really wanted to make it to a year of breastfeeding, I just tell myself like, you made it 11 and a half months. Like, that's incredible. Like, there's people that can't make it that far, and I feel so incredibly lucky that I've been able to breastfeed him for so long. Um, Considering I'm additionally almost 22 weeks pregnant, like that's an incredible thing that I was able to even just do that. So I'm trying not to beat myself up. Oh God, my nails look horrible. I wish my nails weren't in this picture, but it is what it is. He has some lines on him because God, this is so bad. He had just woken up from a nap whenever we did this, so if anything, I might, what can I do for this? I might can kind of color over it with a brush lightly, maybe 25% opacity. And if this looks bad, guys, I'm just gonna undo it. I'll let you guys know the decision, but let's see. It doesn't, kind of taking away some of the lines, I guess. Does that look unrealistic? I'm just gonna leave it as is. It's just a part of the day we had today. So I'm getting rid of a little spot on his forehead. I guess like a mosquito bit him or something. He has a few little spots on his forehead. I'm just gonna get rid of those. His little hair, so cute. It's getting so long. He's just getting so big, guys. And I will have a 1-year-old like in no damn time at all. I'm gonna blink and he's gonna be 1 whole year old. Do I want to do anything to my boobs? No. There's stretch marks and there's freckles. I don't really want to get rid of them. This, as you can see, is a plastic hanger thing that I will be getting rid of from this image because it does not deserve to be in there. There we go. That actually came out pretty good. I really didn't want any part of my like face in this. And I'm sort of unhappy that my face is in it. Should I just take it out? Should I crop it out? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to do some work to it. Wait, should I do anything over here? I don't want it to make it look unnatural. But no, I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm not going to bother it. I am going to do some work on my acne scars, those, because I am very self-conscious about those. So I'm just going to kind of pretend they're not there. And I might smooth my skin as well because I feel like it's looking a little unsmooth. That didn't look good. Let me use my other brush. A little bit bigger sample. There we go. Okay, that's better. So, anyway, I don't know what to say, you guys. This is going to be kind of a shit show of a video, but it's my first one. And I was up editing this anyway, so I figured might as well sit down and talk because I have a lot of thoughts right now. Like, that's why I can't sleep. I wish that I could sleep because it's 11:15 at this point and I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. I don't like this redness right here. What is this redness? I'm gonna try to eliminate that if I can. Let's see. Oh, that did a really great job. Maybe if I can put a brush on it as well. Yeah, wow, I have makeup on now. Wow. Just kind of paint some little makeup on my face. Okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna mess with myself anymore. Maybe I lied. Is that gonna bother me? I think it is, because it just looks like a blemish. And as you can see, I have the too much gene where I can't stop once I start. Okay, now is my hair gonna bother me? Probably. I don't know the best way to get it out though, so we might have to try a few different things. I'm gonna merge these layers because I'm working basically from one layer now. I am gonna duplicate this in case I fuck it up. Okay, so now we're working on this layer. I'm gonna see if I can just kind of like paint over it. That might not work. Nope, that's not gonna work. What about like a paintbrush with 100% opacity? Maybe, but that's gonna paint my neck too. See, that's not gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna have to make another layer, guys. I'm gonna have to make another layer. Exclude my baby hairs. I just want my neck and my hair in this layer, like my hair that I want to keep. Make another layer. We'll call this layer neck. Okay, now we're gonna work on the background, and I'm gonna color out my hair. Okay, and I colored my neck too, but you know what? That's okay because I have this other layer right here. Does that look weird? Does that look unnatural? I think it looks a little unnatural, you guys. I might have to erase a little bit. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That looks weird. That looks weird. I'm just gonna undo everything. I'm gonna leave it like that. Because really, my hair is not the focal point of this image. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anyone's looking at my hair that hard, get a life, you know? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my actions to do a smooth skin finish. First, I'm gonna merge all my layers. Okay, I'm gonna do some smooth skin. That's what we're gonna do here. Paintbrush. I'm gonna turn down my opacity because this is very intense. I'm gonna start on Dakota's leg here. Paintbrush smaller. Let's see. There. That's nice. That's nice and smooth. There. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything to my hand. I'm scared to try on his back. I'm gonna do on his forehead though. I'm gonna do some smooth skin here, Biddy, for your face. Should I smooth my boob? Let's see what happens if I smooth my boob. Nope, don't like that. I'm gonna smooth this part of my face though. Make it look like I have baby skin. Okay. Let's see, should I try his back? I'm gonna try it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. The point of this image is the boob, you know? Anyway. Okay, what am I doing now? I'm gonna merge my layers. I have a problem with doing that. Is there any other... Oh, I know what I want to do. When I edit Dakota, I always sharpen his eyes a little bit. Let me see. Was that the sharpen brush? Let me make sure. Nope, it sure wasn't. This is sharpen. Sharpen. And then go over to this one. Sharpen. And then I normally lighten them just a bit. There we go. Just 2 clicks. That's it. Wow. Look what a difference that made. Wow. Okay, so this is our original image. This is our edited image. Original, edited. What do we think? Does this look great or what? I think that the background brightening up really helped draw the focus of the image in. And I think that the kind of cleaning up of my face and neck made it look like not so much the focus of the image. So I'm satisfied with this. I really am. I am going to... I guess I'm done. I guess I have nothing else to do. If you sat here and listened to this, thank you so much. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I really just needed to edit this picture and get this off of my chest. So thank you for being here and thank you for listening.